I had a little guy on my show that I found in the
A
Royal
little
York.
person.
A little person.
Should explain to the folks.
And he was an alcoholic. And
Like Adam
we
Egret.
put him up. Yeah, we put him up at the Royal York Hotel, and I would get calls. Mr. Einstein, your midget
The Royal
is
York
walking down the hall
is
in
a
his
very
underpants.
famous hotel in Toronto.
Mr. Einstein, your midget is walking down the hall in his underpants. I said, first of all, I don't own him.
Yeah.
He's a guest on the show, and
Who
don't
said
call him
that
my
to you?
midget. The Royal York called me. The hotel.
A hotel, a person.
Yeah. So we had him, and I could not, he's the only person that made me laugh all the time because he didn't. I was doing this thing where I was explaining the entire layout of the compound in miniature. It was a 7-minute ad lib. And behind me, I had Fergie, who was the little person. He looked exactly like Ronald Reagan in a suit and tie, teeter-tottering with fish. We had gotten a tank of fish that balanced him out. So they were teeter-tottering. I'm trying not to look at it. All of a sudden, change hits the floor, and he says, "My money," in the middle of me talking.
Yeah.
And the stagehand went, "Shh, shh, no, but it's my money." So we had to redo it. And then another time, and this is horrible, but it kills me. John Biner was the host of Bizarre.
Yeah, he was the host. For the folks at home that don't know, he was a famous impressionist.
Can we explain what Bizarre is? It was a TV show in,
Yes.
I believe, the...
But I think part of the reason Super Dave got John Biner to host was because he could do a lot of impressions and a lot of characters.
Yes,
John
yes.
Biner was brilliant.
So it was just John Biner and a bunch of Canadian actors.
It's a great show. It went 6 years, the first series in the history of cable.
No, I know. I wasn't saying it as an epithet. I meant I liked it.
Don't use epithet when you don't know what it means. We went over words before this show, and I asked you, do you know what epithet means? You said no, and now you use it.
But let me ask you this, though.
No, let me go on with this story.
Oh, is there a story?
So, Biner brings me out. I was also the producer on the show.
You played,
and he showed,
and you played the producer.
Oh my God. And he showed a clip of me screwing up. So I said to him, you know what? I quit. Go to Hollywood and get some coke-sniffing producer. I'm gone. And we're walking down the hall. And I'm talking about human decency and how to treat people.
Yeah.
We go into my dressing room, and it is a freak show. I've got a blow-up doll on a swing.
Yeah.
It's the kinkiest place. I open the shift robe and take Fergie out. He was sleeping.
Yeah.
Put him on the ground. He has bunny shoes on. I snap a rubber glove on his head, and now we're walking. And I'm talking about human decency and how you treat people. We come to my car. I have a blind limo driver. I open up the trunk. I throw Fergie in, slam the trunk, get in the car. I tell the blind driver to take me home. He hits the wall. It's another car, into a tree, back. All of a sudden, a storm hits. We race inside because you know the Toronto storms. Explain it to me.
The Toronto storms are incredible. No, they're incredibly
Okay,
powerful.
okay. We're in here eating and drinking, okay? All of a sudden, I realize 45 minutes later, I left Fergie in the trunk. I run outside, I open the trunk, and he looks at me and said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Now,